November 12th, mark that date. Because while the rest of the world was looking for a grand keynote, a stage presentation, or a Tim Cook fireside chat, Apple was preparing a silent ambush. This isn't a rumor anymore. It's a blueprint. On that day, Apple is set to drop two of its most critical, yet most neglected, smart home products. Products that don't just get a simple spec bump, but get a radical, ground-up rebuild. The new Apple TV 4K and the long-awaited HomePod Mini 2. And I'm not here to just read a spec sheet. I'm here to show you exactly why this quiet launch will be the most disruptive move Apple makes this year. Because this is not just an upgrade to your living room. This is the foundation for Apple's entire AI-driven future. Stay with me for the next 30 minutes, because by the end, you will know the shocking, console-level processor that will turn your Apple TV into a true gaming machine. The secret N1 chip, the invisible backbone of the new HomePod Mini, that will finally make your smart home fast, reliable, and unbreakable. And the crucial question, should you buy right now, or is Apple setting a trap you need to avoid? We're starting with the most powerful piece of hardware on the docket. Let's be blunt, the Apple TV 4K has been stale. It's a solid streamer, but it's never quite lived up to its potential, especially for gaming. That all changes on November 12th. The new Apple TV 4K isn't getting an A15 or an A16. No. The leaks are clear, this device is being loaded with a processor in the A17 Pro class of performance. Think about that for a second. That is the chip built for the fastest iPhone. That is a chip designed for ray tracing and console-quality graphics. In a device that fits in the palm of your hand. This isn't just about faster menu scrolling anymore. This is about power. The biggest clue? Apple is reportedly boosting the RAM to 8 GB. You don't put 8 GB of RAM in a simple media streamer. You put it in a machine that is intended to run heavy, AAA games from Apple Arcade. Imagine loading a graphics-intensive title with virtually zero latency. Imagine playing a fully ray-traced game in the background while you check a score on your phone, and seamlessly jumping back to where you left off. Imagine a true next-generation Apple Arcade, with games built from the ground up to take advantage of this massive performance leap. But the speed isn't just for gaming. It's for the future. The A17 Pro class chip is the key to two invisible but absolutely crucial features, AI upscaling and ProMotion for the TV. First, AI upscaling. This device will use that neural engine to take standard or low-quality streaming content and upscale it, in real time, making it look crisper, cleaner, and closer to true 4K HDR. You won't just be streaming content, you'll be improving it. Second, the N1 chip and Wi-Fi 7, this is the connectivity backbone. The new N1 wireless chip is rumored to bring Wi-Fi 7 support, meaning ridiculously fast, ultra-low latency streaming. But the real genius is in the HomeKit integration. This chip is designed to make the Apple TV 4K the most rock-solid, unbreakable home hub Apple has ever created. No more random disconnects. Just pure, seamless speed. The new Apple TV 4K isn't a better streaming box. It's Apple's stealth play to take over your console, your streaming life, and the entire digital core of your living room, all at once. Now, let's talk about the silent partner in this launch, the HomePod Mini 2. The current HomePod Mini is a classic. Compact, decent sound, and a decent home hub. But its inner components are old. The silicon powering it is years behind the curve. That's why Siri can sometimes feel slow, or HomeKit accessories can randomly drop out. The HomePod Mini 2 is fixing all of that with two massive internal upgrades. Upgrade number 1, the faster S-Series chip. We're talking about a leap from the current old chip to a new S10 class processor. Why does this matter? It's all about speed and smarter Siri. Imagine speaking a command, a complex one, and your HomePod Mini responding instantly, not with a half-second pause. The S10 chip gives it the necessary muscle to handle the complex, on-device processing required for the next generation of Apple intelligence. This is the device that will anchor your smart home with lightning-fast voice commands and hyper-reliable automations. But the real game changer, the feature that justifies a complete overhaul, is upgrade number 2, the N1 chip for audio. Remember that N1 wireless chip we mentioned in the Apple TV? It's also rumored to be in the HomePod Mini too. And this is where the magic happens for audio quality and stereo pairing. The N1 chip is designed for a hyper-reliable, low-latency, internal Apple network. For the HomePod Mini, this means two things: perfect stereo separation. When you pair two of these speakers, the N1 ensures that the audio synchronization is flawless. No more phase issues. No more subtle delays. Just a single, powerful, perfectly tuned soundstage that feels like a full-size hi-fi system. And, smarten up your sound, the new chip can handle more advanced computational audio. This means the HomePod Mini 2 can use its microphones and processor to tune the sound to your specific room more effectively than ever before, automatically adjusting for corners, walls, and furniture. Better bass, clearer vocals, all without you lifting a finger. And yes, the rumors are swirling about new color options and a slightly refined mesh design, but the true story here is the massive leap in intelligence and reliability. The HomePod Mini 2 isn't just a speaker, it's the invisible new brain of your entire Apple home. So, we have two products getting monumental, ecosystem-defining upgrades. Which brings us to the biggest question: why is Apple doing this silently on November 12th? Why no keynote? Why no big stage reveal? The answer is strategy. It's brilliant, calculated, and a little bit cold. Apple knows that the iPhone and the Mac capture all the headlines. The Apple TV and HomePod Mini are the infrastructure products. They're the foundation for a seamless, interconnected future. The kind of future where you don't even think about your devices, they just work. By dropping these quietly, Apple achieves three key strategic goals. First, avoid the distraction. A keynote would force Apple to focus on two products that aren't flagships. By launching with a simple press release and store refresh, the news media will flood the zone with tech coverage, generating the same hype without the cost of a 3-hour event. It's an instantaneous, high-impact news cycle. Second, the ecosystem upgrade. This is Apple's way of quietly rolling out the necessary hardware to support their next major software pushes, specifically, the AI features coming in future OS updates. You need the A17 Pro Class chip in your Apple TV, and the S10 chip in your HomePod, to run the advanced Apple intelligence coming to your home. This November 12th drop is laying the technological tarmac for a much bigger, future reveal. And finally, the holiday rush. This timing is not accidental. November 12th is the perfect moment to capture the entire holiday shopping season. These products, especially the HomePod Mini 2, are the quintessential Apple gifts. They are affordable, they are desirable, and they lock a new person instantly into the Apple ecosystem. They are printing money. This isn't just a product launch. It's a surgical strike designed to maximize holiday sales and quietly build the necessary hardware support for Apple's AI future. So, we've broken down the A17 Pro Class power, the console-level gaming potential, the N1 wireless backbone, and the S10-driven smart home intelligence. Now, let's answer the most important question for you. Should you open your wallet on November 12th? If you own the current generation Apple TV 4K and you only use it for Netflix and Disney+, you can probably wait. However, if you check any of the following boxes, the upgrade is mandatory. The gamer, if you have any interest in Apple Arcade or using a controller to play serious games on your TV. The A17 class chip is a generational leap that will fundamentally change the experience. The current Apple TV simply can't keep up with what's coming. The Smart Home Master, if you have more than 5 HomeKit accessories. The reliability and speed provided by the N1 chip is a game changer. Your lights, your sensors, your locks, they will all respond faster and stay connected more reliably. This is an essential stability upgrade. The Power Streamer. If you are an early adopter of a Wi-Fi 7 router, or you live in a dense, crowded apartment building with a lot of wireless interference, the enhanced connectivity of the N1 will cut through that noise and deliver a much smoother, higher bitrate stream. Now, let's talk about the HomePod Mini 2. If you have a pair of the original HomePod Minis and you love them for music, you should absolutely upgrade, especially if they are your primary living room speakers. The improved computational audio and the flawless stereo pairing from the N1 chip will be a palpable, night and day difference in sound quality. It makes them sound like a completely different, much larger speaker. But regardless of your personal upgrade path, one thing is certain: November 12th is not a minor day for Apple. It is the day they quietly, almost invisibly, launched the products that will power the next 3 to 5 years of their smart home strategy. The rumors are confirmed, the leaks are holding up, and the future is about to drop quietly. That's the full breakdown of Apple's planned November 12th surprise. I want to know what you think. Is the A17 class Apple TV enough to get you gaming, or is the HomePod Mini 2 the real star of the show? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, if this deep dive saved you from buying the wrong product or got you ready for the biggest stealth launch of the year, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our hands-on review the moment these products are officially available. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.